Throw it down, big man.
Welcome everybody back to the Throw It Down Big Fella podcast. I've been eating some candy, some good Jolly Ranchers gummies, you guys. I apologize for that. But you guys, this is not really an episode. This is more like a getting you ready for the March Madness. Let the madness begin. So you guys, I'm going to break down all of my tournament, NCAA winners from the first round, second round, all the way down to the Final Four. It's going to be quick, straight to the point. Hopefully you guys are filling out brackets. You have, as of right now, as I'm recording, maybe 15 minutes to put your brackets in. I am the creator of of the ESPN Tournament Bracket Challenge. I have 10 people in, probably going to be 11 by the time this episode, not even episode, this little sample tournament preview is over. I'll probably have 11. So hope you guys are having a good time, and good luck to all those people that are participating in tournament challenging brackets, to my league, the WRAG crew. Shouts out to y'all. Thank you to everybody who have signed up, and hopefully we're gonna have a good time this year with the tournament challenge. But before I start, you guys, please subscribe to my podcast at Throw It Down Big Fella, GR Productions, Throw It Down Big Fella podcast. Also check out my boy Michael Miles' podcast, Let Me Clear My Throat. He will probably have. I think he told me he will probably have an episode tonight. So check that out about the tournament. Probably break down the first night of the NCAA tournament. Some good games have been going on so far. The first four. Now we go to the real dance. It starts in a couple of minutes. But please subscribe to this podcast, my podcast, GR Productions, Throw It Down Big Fella, Michael Miles. Let me clear my throat. All right, you guys. Let me break down the tournament for you guys real quick. It's plain and simple. I just filled out my bracket maybe an hour ago. Yeah, maybe an hour ago. So I'm just going to quickly go over. I'm going to start, of course, in the South. Auburn, the number one seed. They're playing Alabama State. I, of course, picked Auburn. Of course, you know, they're big star, their big man. I'm going with them to go far. So I got Auburn winning their first round game. Round 64. Louisville, Creighton. I got Creighton. Michigan, UNC, San Diego. I got Michigan. Texas A&M and Yale. I got Texas A&M, even though Yale last year pulled off that upset last year. So it's a dangerous team. But I'm gonna go with Texas A&M on that one. Ole Miss, North Carolina. Of course, you guys, North Carolina snuck into the tournament. A lot of people are saying they don't deserve to be in there. That's the type of team I like. The team that has they doubted you. They don't think you belong in there. Which, I mean, if I'm being honest, North Carolina fan, they don't really deserve to be there. I completely get it. But they're there, and they won convincingly their first game, San Diego. Now they're gonna play Ole Miss. I'm riding with North Carolina. I think they're riding a wave right now, and the way that they looked against San Diego, I'm taking North Carolina to beat Ole Miss. Iowa State over Lipscomb. Marquette in New Mexico. Shaka, I gotta go with Coach Smart on this one. Michigan State, Brian, I'm going Michigan State. So in the West, of course, the Memphis Tigers are in this West Division. So I'm going Florida over Norfolk State, UConn over Oklahoma. Even though I wanted to go Oklahoma so bad, really bad, but I'm gonna go with UConn. Memphis, Colorado State. A lot of people are thinking that Colorado State is going to pull off the upset. This is the 12-5 upset special. That North Carolina will beat Memphis. I'm not one of them, you guys. I understand that Tyrese Hunter is not available probably for this game and probably for the whole tournament. But there's just no way PJ Haggerty and Dan DJ. There is just no way Coach Penny Hardaway. There's no way. I just don't see it. I do not see how the Colorado State can pull off an upset against Memphis. So I'm taking Memphis. Maryland, Grand Canyon, I'm taking Maryland to win that game. Mizzou and Drake, I was so close, tempted you guys, to take Drake in this matchup. I mean, they are a very, 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 very good team. They only have 3 losses. Mizzou, though, I like their coach. I like their style. Reluctantly, I'm going to go Missouri, but I would not be surprised if Drake were to pull off the upset. So I got Mizzou over Drake, Texas Tech over UNC, W Wilmington, Kansas, Arkansas. Of course, you have Bill Self and John Calipari. I selfishly, I want to pick Arkansas because I want them to play the next winner, St. John's and Omaha. I'll take St. John's. I just want to see Rick Pitino and John Calipari. If you guys remember the history of Rick Pitino, John Calipari, and Bill Self, like this, I call this the coaches selection anyway. This region, the West region, but I want to see that matchup. So selfishly, I'm pulling for Arkansas, but Kansas win. Better team. They got Hunter Dickerson. They're the better team. I get it, but I want to see coaching legacies. I want to see coaching showcases. And in Arkansas, St. John next round, Rick Pitino and John Calipari, what can you expect? So that's my wrap on the West. And the East, Duke over Mount St. Mary's. I'm going to take Mississippi State, over Baylor. Oregon and Liberty. I'm pulling this upset out, you guys. Liberty over Oregon. You always have a 12-5 upset. One of those upsets you don't see coming. I'm going to choose Liberty. I think Oregon's a great, great team, but it's just something about a matchup or seeding or upset that you just don't really see. And this will probably be one of them. So I'm going to take Liberty over Oregon, Arizona over Akron, and VCU over BYU. VCU is good, you guys. I've seen them a couple times play this year. Very, 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 very good. You guys be on alert for VCU. I'm going to go Wisconsin over Montana. Vanderbilt, congratulations to Vanderbilt getting into the tournament. I got them beating St. Mary's. Alabama, Robert Morrison. I got Alabama winning. So that would be the Southeast region. And now finally the Midwest, I have Houston over SIU. I have Gonzaga over Georgia. Clemson over McNeese. Purdue over High Point. Illinois over Xavier. Kentucky over Troy, UCLA over Utah State, and Tennessee and Wofford. So that is the round of 64, you guys. Let me go to the round of 32. And I'm going to go first. Auburn and Creighton. I'm going to choose Auburn to win that game. Michigan and Texas A&M. This should be a really, 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 really good game. I'm going to go Texas A&M, though. North Carolina, Iowa State. Everybody's going to say Iowa State. They're so good. They have one of the great best players in the league. I'm riding the wave of North Carolina. I think North Carolina can pull an upset off and head to the Sweet 16. Marquette and Michigan State. This is so tough, you guys. I respect both of these coaches, Tom Izzo and Coach Shaka Smart. But I got to go H to the Izzo. I mean, he's been there so many times. He knows what he's doing. I'm going to take Michigan State over Marquette. Now in the West, Florida, UConn. UConn's run, it's over. It's over, you guys. I think UConn, great program. Don't really like the coach. The coach is all right. Coach is good. He gets on my last nerves, but this is the end of UConn. There will be a new champion. I have Florida beating UConn, Memphis and Maryland. The fan in me, I'm just going to ride with Memphis, even though I will not be surprised if Maryland wins this game, but I'm choosing Memphis to get to the Sweet 16. Texas Tech, Mizzou. I have Texas Tech winning over Missouri. And Arkansas, St. John's, like I mentioned about Coach Calipari and Rick Pitino. I got Rick Pitino outbeating John Calipari. I got St. John's over Arkansas. In the East, Duke and Mississippi State. I have Duke ending Mississippi State season. Liberty and Arizona. I'm sorry, Liberty. The ride was fun, but I got Arizona winning that game. VCU, Wisconsin. I'm going to ride with VCU. I'm riding with VCU over Wisconsin, even though Wisconsin, this is not your typical, Wisconsin, they can't score. They're boring. They're playing Jane, blah, blah, blah. They can score now. But I just think VCU, like I said, I've seen VCU a lot of, maybe like 5 or 6 times this year. I'm riding with VCU to win this game. Vanderbilt, Alabama. Alabama is not they're without one of their stars, Nelson. I think this might hurt them. And Vanderbilt, Alabama, SEC, they know each other. Vanderbilt's riding good. I'm going to ride with Vanderbilt, you guys. I'm riding with Vanderbilt. I mean, anchor down. I think it's called anchor down. Yeah. I'm gonna. If I got it wrong, I apologize. But I'm going Vanderbilt to beat Alabama. In the East region. Midwest, Houston, Gonzaga. I got Houston over Gonzaga. Clemson over Purdue. I also have Kentucky over Illinois. And UCLA, Tennessee, that should be a great game, but I got UT bleeding orange. I got them winning going to the Midwest. All right, let's go to the Sweet 16, you guys. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Auburn, Texas A&M in the South. I got Auburn winning that game. Good, close, fun battle, but I got Bruce Pearl getting the win in that. North Carolina, Michigan State. Sorry, H to the Izzo. I gotta go, Tom Izzo. I got them. Michigan State beating North Carolina. Florida, Memphis. I'm sorry, you guys. All my Tiger alums. Go Tigers, go. I'm sorry. There's no way I can see them beating Florida. Florida's just a deep team. I got Florida winning that game. And Texas taking St. John. I'm taking St. John out of the West. Duke, Arizona. Another great classic game. Two good college organizations. I'm taking Duke. Taking Duke to beat Arizona. Let's go. VCU, Vanderbilt. 11 and a 10 seed, you guys, according to me. But I'm going to take VCU to get to the Elite Eight. Houston, Clemson. I'm going to take Houston to win this game. Coach Sampson. And UT and Kentucky, two SEC battles. You see the theme, you guys. Couple of SEC great teams in here. But I'm going UT to get to Elite Eight. Elite Eights, Auburn, Michigan. There's 1-2 matchups in here, except for the East region. But Auburn, Michigan, I'm taking Auburn to beat Michigan State. Florida, St. John's. I'm taking St. John's with the mini upset to beat Florida in the West and the East. Duke and VCU. Sorry, VCU. Great run, great season. I'm taking Duke to go to the Final Four. In Houston, Tennessee. Out of all the other 1-2 matchups that I have, I think this might be like the best. I think this is like a clear cut 1 and 2 in the Midwest. Houston, Tennessee, both of them are the best two teams in the Elite Eight. There's no way I see any upsets going on in that, but I'm taking Houston get to the Final Four. Final Four, you guys. Auburn, St. John's. I'm taking St. John's in upset to beat Auburn, and Duke in Houston. I'm taking Duke to get to the championship game, where it's Rick Pitino and Coach Snyder in the Duke and St. John's Duke championship game. San Antonio, April 7th. I'm taking Duke to win the championship. Cooper Flag and them. I think they have been the most impressive team throughout the season, along with them in Florida. I'm taking Duke. I think Duke has it this year. I think Cooper Flag is the most outstanding player. They just get all the awards, and I think Duke is back on top in the NCAA tournament. So break it down, you guys. That was my breakdown of what I think is going to happen in the tournament, you guys. Yeah, I'm just so excited about this year's tournament. It's going to be very, very, very exciting, you guys. Of course, I'm going to break down all the games going on this week. I probably will have a podcast on Saturday. Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, probably break down Thursday and Friday's action, and maybe Saturday, Sunday, I'll just come in, break down, give you guys an update of what's going on, you guys. But please, please, please enjoy this wonderful NCAA tournament. Let the madness begin. That will conclude my little mini recap or prediction, what I think is going to happen in the NCAA tournament. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think in the comment section down on below on this podcast. But that will do it for this preview of the 2025 NCAA college basketball tournament. Let the madness begin. Please subscribe to my podcast at Throw It Down Big Fella GR Production. It's the YouTube channel, and also follow my boy Michael Miles podcast. Let me clear my throat on his YouTube channel, Winning Time MM25. Thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful preview snippet of the NCAA tournament. Hope you guys are safe, wonderful. Be safe out there. Enjoy all the games, you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, peace out.
Throw it down, big man.